Bills GM Brandon Beane saying recently he wasn't going to grab Kyle Williams on Monday and say, Kyle, do you want to play? He wanted to see how it would all play out, and he's deciding that Sunday will be his last game. Certainly a fan favorite and embodied that blue-collar mentality there in Buffalo.
End of an era. We all love him on the show, of course, but on to a new chapter for the Buffalo Bills. They have a lot to look forward to in the coming years in the AFC East. Will, have a great weekend, buddy.
You as well. You as well, Kay. Thank you. Appreciate that.
See ya on Monday after this crazy playoff picture is finally set. But it's time for Top 5 Friday. Each week we spend 15 pesos and pick 5 players off a big board created objectively by our producers to make a fantasy lineup. Also each week, we put the board out on Twitter and Instagram. Guys, we get thousands of responses, thousands of tweets, thousands of Instagram messages trying to get the perfect lineup, and no one has ever gotten it until now. Week 16, yes, two dudes on Instagram reached perfection. So congratulations to Tyler22 Bernard and WFB1983 on Instagram. One of them's a huge Browns fan, by the way, for nailing the perfect Top 5 Friday lineup. I am going to send you both something special to recognize you two fantasy masterminds.
I'm working on something for that, guy.
Okay. Yeah?
Yeah, I'm working on something for that.
Yeah? Mitchell and Ness are one seed, or?
Send us some Affy
We're on something.
Shout out to Vanilla Gorilla.
So, on to our results from last week. We love you, Vanilla Gorilla. As you may know, Kyle's been breaking the game. He's been on a bit of a heater. 4 straight wins. We hear from him every week.
I got a new system. I figured this out. I'm not going to lose again.
No, you said.
I won't lose again.
It's the same system from last week?
Yeah, but last week I was joking. This week I mean it. Bengals defense, I won't lose again.
I like it.
I am not going to lose. I'll lose again. I hacked this system. I know how to win every
You
single
can't break my game.
I will win every week. I got it. It's over. Vince Carter, it's over. I said I wouldn't lose again, and I won again. Roll this next week. At this point, the process is just running the world, and we will see you next week. Hi, December 28th. Hope you had a Merry Christmas. I got another ring, hung another banner.
Quickly becoming my least favorite segment. Fine, let's get to the results, though. Oh, I won!
They won.
That's right, and you, my friend, finished at the bottom of the barrel, baby. Last place.
38? Now, wasn't it Garofalo and D'Angelo? I see asterisks.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Time out.
I still beat these two tools. Like
I don't apologize for wins.
How did me and Strays get sabotaged? Who picked our lineups?
Neither one of us were here on
There's
Friday.
technology. It's called text message, email, or a phone call. We could have picked our own lineup.
I trust Garofalo with a lot of things. NFL News, he's one of the best. He's not picking my lineup.
What would you two say to D'Angelo Hall and Mike Garofalo, who so awfully filled in for you guys?
I'd say that's your fault for letting them pick our lineups. You should have reached out to us.
Nate, you think you're going to reply to an email? Have you ever met you?
Good point.
3 years, they'd have to reply to one of our emails.
Good point.
All right, let's get to the big board for week 17. Quick recap here. Here's what you do. 15 pesos to build the perfect lineup for the weekend. You pick one player from each column and a defense. Kyle, you are up, my friend.
Got a new formula this week. This is the new technology.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm in a black turtleneck on stage unveiling my new technology. I'm going to go with the opposite. I'm going to go 1-1-3-5-5. So in other words, I'm going to go with the number 1 quarterback, the 1 rate, which is Trubisky. The 1 running back, Doug Martin at the Chiefs, has been a little hot. Then I go with the 3 receiver, Brandon Cooks against the Niners, and the 5 tight end, Kelsey, and the 5 defense, Seahawks. Starts the new dynasty.
I have to ask you, did you think of that formula in your head before you saw this big board, or did you pick your formula based on the players that were in those positions?
There's a whole soiree going on in my head. I don't know who's doing what, but this is what I kicked out. I like Kelsey against the Raiders for sure.
Trubisky up against the Vikings pass D.
Running yards. Running yards.
You referenced Steve Jobs and, his presentation.
I'm a Microsoft guy.
Yeah, well, guess what? I'll reference Joel Osteen, and I believe in my man, Nick Foles. I would take Nick Foles if he was the 5 quarterback. He's the 2 quarterback. Let's take a look at my lineup here. I'm rolling with Foles anywhere he goes and everywhere he goes, and I'll go all the way with Nick Foles because that is where he takes his teams. Antonio Brown's going to have a big day against a banged-up Bengals defense, and I really like Derrick Henry on the Sunday night game. I think the Titans might surprise the Colts, and I think Derrick Henry's going to be the reason why. That's my squad.
Colts stop Saquon. Why do you believe in Henry so much?
Derrick Henry, this is the season. This is what you were born to do.
Peter says he thinks they might surprise the Colts. A scorching
Full take. No prediction from the reporter.
What do you got, Nate?
All right, so I'm just going with guys that I think are hot right now. I'm going with Luck. Luck is going to dominate. And Mike Williams, I can't believe I'm getting him for $1 or 1 peso, that is. And then Dalvin Cook, Ertz, and Colts. All of these players in plus the Colts, They're all hot right now. I guarantee I'll win
He's
this week.
taking
Yeah.
Andrew Luck and the Colts defense. I think we know Nate's picking that.
I like it. Indy.
Dalvin had 10 yards last time, or 10 carries last time that they faced the Bears. Totally different now. It's
Yeah,
Stefanski, right?
he's been balling now.
Okay, who you got?
Let's look at my lineup, shall we? I also went with Nick Foles. I think he's going to have a nice day up against the Redskins. Too many injuries to do anything there. Antonio Brown coming off his best game of the year. Gus Edwards, I like. He might not be the bust, but he will ball out against Cleveland.
Runs like
Jared
one.
Cook had 7 for 100 and a touchdown the first time he faced Kansas City. And the Indy defense, Colts have been a top 10 fantasy defense over the past month. So I really like them. You guys pick your lineup, guys, over on Twitter at GMFB. We'll put it on our Instagram as well. Congrats to the guys for having the perfect lineup. Still looking for you to do it in week 17. Can you make a perfect lineup? Let us see. Sorry about your loss, Brett.
Nah, it's okay.